Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an exciting collaboration video with 7 other amazing Irish YouTubers, and this will be great for any of you subscribers out there who have commented to me in the past saying that it's amazing to find an Irish YouTuber or you haven't come across other Irish YouTubers before. So here are 7 others that you may or may not have come across before, but it'll be really good to just check them all out and see what we're doing here in Ireland in regards to the YouTube community. And between us all, we are covering the entire face. So there'll be a couple of people covering skin. I'm doing, of course, a dry skin foundation routine, and then Melanie will be dealing with the oily acne prone skin. Same with the contouring. There's going to be one person dealing with powder contouring and another person dealing with cream contouring, and we also have lips and eyes covered. So hopefully this will cover the entire face for all of you guys. So I hope you really enjoy this. Make sure you check out everyone else's videos and then just keep watching to see how I did my dry skin routine for a natural dewy finish. Serum is your best friend when you are dry, particularly a hydrating serum. Of course, that's what you want to look for, anything that says hydrating. So this is the Moisture Infusion Serum by MAC. You want something nice and light that will easily absorb into skin. Then once you've that done, you need to think about your moisturiser, and please use an SPF in your moisturiser, because also dry skin tends to be on the sensitive side, because when your skin is very dry, the protective layer on your skin tends to be compromised. So make sure you go for an SPF of 30 or more in your daily moisturiser. This one by Simple is the one that I use nearly every day, and it's a really nice lightweight cream moisturiser, great for underneath makeup as well, and it's really inexpensive. Then another thing you could also go for is primer. A great one if you have no SPF in your moisturiser would be something like this by Isadora. It's the Protect Face Primer SPF 30. This is a really hydrating primer, and it's great, of course, if you are going to be out and about. But because my moisturiser already had a primer in it, I went with MAC's Strobe Cream, which is an emollient illuminating cream that works beautifully as a primer for anyone with normal combination or dry skins, and it really does help to perk up the skin. And of course then it's really important to go for a foundation that suits your skin type. I'm going to go with the Vichy Tante Ideal foundation for today, which is perfect for dry skin, and it gives a nice medium coverage. And then my favourite way to apply it is with a flat top kabuki brush or a flat top buffer brush. If you have a lot of dry skin or flaky skin that's quite obvious looking on the surface, don't do buffing motions because it'll raise them and make them more obvious. Just do little stippling motions, and then you can also drag the brush down so that you're not raising any of those dry skin pieces or even baby hairs. But if you're not that dry, or your skin has been exfoliated enough that it's just not sitting on top of your skin, go ahead and buff the foundation into place. Then for any blemishes, I'm going to spot conceal so that my skin still looks relatively natural. I'm going to go in with my Catrice Camouflage Cream, which is a fairly heavy duty concealer, and with a small little brush, this is the L29 from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, I'm literally going to very precisely apply concealer over my blemishes and just let it sit for a second so it really grabs onto the skin, and then lightly bounce my finger over the top to melt it into the rest of the skin. And I did leave this area above my orbital bone free of any foundation, and I only apply concealer there. And I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is a hydrating fluid concealer, and lightly pack that using either a brush or my ring finger to pat it in place. Then to highlight, I'm going to use my MAC Cream Colour Base in Pearl, which is a lovely emollient highlighter cream, and I'm going to lightly bounce that, again using my fingers. I just find this is the best way to apply it without disturbing the rest of the foundation. Lightly along the very top of my cheekbones, a little bit along my Cupid's bow. You can also apply a little bit between your eyes, just along the bridge of your nose. You can bring it down further along the bridge of your nose if you want, but my honker's big enough so I don't really need to highlight it. I'm going to apply a little bit there underneath my brow arch as well. And when my skin is on the drier side, I do like to contour the odd time with a cream product as well. This is Illamasqua Hollow Pigment. I'm going to pick that up with any old brush, it doesn't really matter. And just kind of draw it roughly where you know you want your contour to be. Make sure it's relatively even, both sides. I'm also going to apply a little bit just along my hairline and my temples and down the sides of my nose. And then I'm just going to go in with a synthetic brush and lightly, very, very lightly allow the bristles to blend out that contour. So I'm not putting too much pressure on the brush. I'm just letting the very top of the brush and the bristles do the blending. And then once I've finished my contouring and my highlighting, I go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Light. This is a great powder if you are a little bit on the drier side because it does contain natural oils that will help condition the skin. I'm not going to powder my forehead because it is my driest area. So I'm going to powder lightly just around the nose and just bounce the brush in place. And I actually forgot to apply my blusher, but this is a cream blusher by Bourjois in number 4, and I'm just going to lightly pick that up again with my fingers. I haven't applied too much powder to my cheeks yet. Blending it up towards the temples. So you're applying the blusher between your contour and your highlight essentially. And then I wouldn't bother powdering around the cheeks because I want that just to look more natural and more skin-like. And then you can just go ahead and finish off the rest of your makeup. And then once my makeup is totally finished, I like to spritz it with either a vitamin spray or a thermal water spray. Just lightly spritz it over the entire face, and this will just to help take down any of the powdery look on your face and also hydrate your skin. So it's great to keep this in your handbag throughout the day and spritz as needed because it is a great way to hydrate over your makeup. So I hope this was helpful, guys, and that you picked up some tips to help deal with your dry skin. Make sure you check out the other 7 girls in this collaboration. I will list all of their videos below with the links along with what they are covering, whether it be eyes or skin, etc. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I upload about 3 times a week, generally 4, depending on how busy I am. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up because that definitely helped me out as well. So thanks a million for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Slán.